Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are in the dramatic 3 remaining episodes of The Bachelorette. Eric Fickenbinder, take us home, buddy! We return to the Riviera Maya where we were last left off with Eric's conversation about being uncomfortable about the fact that Gabby is dating other guys. She got sad that he shared that info. His shirt has gotten more unbuttoned this time.
That could be the end of it. I brought up something that we had talked about in confidence and in privacy. At this point, there are other people involved, and she still has more.
How big is the hole in his knee? Get this man a wardrobe.
Trust in us.
Gabby walks away, returns, hugs him. Does she send him home? She already sent Johnny home. But at least, Eric has feelings for her. Johnny didn't.
Because we had talked about it multiple times.
We got a long stare down and a hug, and I don't know what's to come of this conversation. Maybe nothing. Maybe he gets his mullet trimmed. I mean, kind of a weird hairdo.
Yeah.
You know, that happened. I just know you guys shared a lot of really special moments together.
Yeah, I was
Jesse's
disappointed.
Man, the whole Johnny thing out of left field, it's kind of a shame. Even though he's already also had a conversation with multiple guys so far, even in the last episode about them not being ready to get engaged to Gabby, and he's not telling her right now.
Because I wanted to make a right decision.
Putting this poor woman through so much emotional turmoil. They could just sit her down right now and be like, look, all the guys are just not ready to make this commitment. It might not be the journey for you anymore. It's a mess for Gabby. I feel like it's going to end up being a mess for Rachel, but it's definitely a mess for Gabby. I mean, this is a gorgeous vibe.
It's a big day for us.
Jason
I am here for Gabby.
has not smiled
Had an amazing time and,
in this entire season.
a deeper level too.
I also just have a terrible feeling about how this is going to go down. Look, I'm going to be honest. I already said I have a bad feeling about how this is going to go down. The date for their one-on-one is tennis. They're playing tennis. He is supposed to propose in a week. The rest of them leap from the top of a bridge, rode horses. I mean, look, tennis not a bad date. I'm here for it. But I don't know in this case, he already has issues revealing whether or not he wants to get engaged. He doesn't want to get engaged right now.
That's all I care about.
And they're playing tennis. Huh. So they went from the tennis court to the pool. But Gabby just does... I feel like when they're on dates together, Gabby is directing them a lot. Also now we have Eric just peering off over his balcony. I don't think he's actually watching the date because that'd be entirely too creepy, but... Sorry, this stage is weird. But Eric forgot what the Bachelorette and the Bachelor's premise is, I think. Multiple people dating multiple people is kind of the concept. Eric needs to calm down, I think.
I'm into you, when I'm with you, I feel like I'm having some of the best days ever. And I know
Is he ready to propose or is he friend zoning Gabby?
a lot of people's being engaged,
Yikes.
being fully in love, and to be
You can tell that she can tell at this point that he is not ready. That is the face of somebody that definitely knows that he's not ready.
in this environment, it's constantly in my head, what's real, what's not real.
He sucks. Alright, so he's revealed this. Also, homie's outfit screams like about to make a sale as a real estate agent, not sit down to dump people thing. So she stepped away. I hope she dumps him. But who's left? Eric, who she's already mad at? Not looking great for Gabby right now, and I'm kind of sad about that. Public enemy number one. Also, is he talking to trees? Has he lost his... Oh, she's there with him, okay.
This is truly, I can't tell you how challenging this has been for me. Like, I was about to get home. Like, you are the reason I stayed. Like, I'm literally here for you. And I'm serious.
This guy doesn't know how to say words. I'm mad. Alright, we're back from commercial. She decided to still stay the night. We have returned. It's a quiet resort. The food has not yet been eaten. The drinks have not yet been drinking. There's a bug in... I'm just gonna go ahead and guess here that either they got kidnapped, they didn't go to the room, or they broke up.
I'm hurt and I'm devastated. Last night with Jason, once we got behind closed doors, we were talking in circles and couldn't agree on like how things were gonna go and if we needed more time. And honestly,
I honestly feel just awful for Gabby. This process has been a total and utter dumpster fire nightmare for her. Like, now she is down to Eric.
Before I walked out the door, he's like,
only Eric, who she was already upset with because Eric got upset about the fact that she was dating other guys, when that's the whole point of the show.
it hurts.
Gabby's gonna end up without anybody at the end of this whole thing, and it's terrible to see.
I'm ready for somebody to love me the way he never loved me.
All of your guys suck. I'm so sorry, Hashtag justice for Gabby. We are down to Zach, the final one-on-one date with Rachel. Zach, the guy that kind of looks like the dude that played Ren in the remake movie of Footloose.
This is my first
Right?
time in Mexico.
You see that, right?
We're gonna have a really dad.
So Zach and Rachel are sharing the compatibility that they have because of the fact that she hit it off with his family, which was expected because of the whole pilot connection thing. And
in an RV, and we didn't fight once. And she's like, we've been married for almost 30 years.
first of all, Zach has a very intense voice to him.
But they like the way they communicate is
But also, anybody else noticing the fact that whoever edited this episode did a really bad job of matching the mouth movement to the words? Or maybe I'm just going insane. I don't know.
you have such a
They are talking about the voice thing. But also, can we just say, wait, Zach is so sweaty. Get these dudes some deodorant. Virgin Cruise Line can sponsor all this stuff. Old Spice can too. So,
That was the last thing I could have ever expected. I thought I saw my future, with this.
Rachel apparently mentioned a concern over getting engaged to Zach because of their age, which they have a 1-year age difference.
Hard to rationalize,
And we're having a sit down with Jesse currently.
I was praying because I thought I had something. I thought I saw this future with her, and just speaking.
Thought I had the dance in me.
And not it at all.
Dancing is not a crime.
So sorry. Because I know that's not what you were expecting.
There were quite a bit of times where I was like, she could be my future wife.
This whole episode's a hot mess. We went from 2 hours of infomercial stupidity last week to I need a vacation after these last 2 episodes, and we got 2 more. We got another double dip it thing Monday and Tuesday next week. Come on now.
more than ever. I'm
So,
scared that I could leave here alone.
Now we're in a spot where Gabby is unsure whether or not she's going to be a part of the remainder of this process. Eric is seated dramatically along the beach, paired with some dramatic music. We've got about 10 minutes left of this episode. Avon's not wearing a shirt. He's taking 8 hours to put on a suit jacket. Let's go. And now we begin the rose ceremony where they have to walk through the forest. Do they give them directions? Is there a map?
Okay.
Right.
So we find out Gabby's not joining her for the rose ceremony. Jesse Palmer got a haircut. I guess there in Cancun, they've got a sick barber. So Zach, right before the rose ceremony starts, goes, Rachel, can we speak? And so they're speaking. Gabby is about to have the conversation with Eric to reveal that he's the only one left, I guess. She literally said that.
It's like so hard. And I think
You're the only one left.
I do know that. I love you.
I mean, I'm happy. I feel bad that the process had to be that for her. But I'm happy for them. I think they're great. I like the two of them together. I don't like what he did. I don't like the way that he handled that conversation.
Then I got to know you more.
I think it sucks that it was like, hey, you're the only one left. Let's
Your family and
get together.
so soon. Your life hasn't been easy.
What could possibly go wrong? So now again, we're back to Zach and the rose ceremony conversation.
Kind of thought it was a now or never.
It's now or never. And a commercial! Alright, we're coming back from commercial. I think we're in Los Angeles. Yes, we are in Los Angeles. What is happening?
Hey, Jesse Palmer here. Now, look, I know you were all expecting to watch the end of that dramatic rose ceremony in Mexico right now, and I know you're all very anxious and eager.
Hold on. I'm just gonna say that ABC and the Bachelor and Bachelorette team, so redundantly they make things so insanely dramatic every year at the end of a season. But I've never seen dismantled set like doomsday. This looks like COVID just started. And it's like, hey, we had to evacuate everybody. Really insane times, right? But anyway, let's continue, Jesse.
To find out what happens next. But unfortunately, you're not going to see that tonight. And I'm very, very sorry for that. Things have just been so emotional. They've been so dramatic for both Gabby and Rachel that we felt it was right to take a moment and to prepare ourselves for the shocking events that are about to take place. Events that are going to change both Rachel's and Gabby's lives forever. So next week...
Are they getting a free cruise?
In Bachelorette history. And it's going to take place right here on this stage, live. And we felt it was best to wait until both Rachel and Gabby and their men could be here to address all of the drama. And of course, we'll have a live studio audience, and you will all bear witness to the crazy...
Will there be a live studio audience? Because it looks like you guys need to rebuild the Men Tell All set.
Controversy that's about to ensue. So take some time, get yourselves ready, and prepare yourselves for the most shocking finale of all time. Here's a sneak peek.
Jesse? No, hold on. No. We gotta go back.
That are going to change both Rachel's and Gabby's lives forever.
Okay.
So next week, we'll all watch the most emotional finale in Bachelorette history. And it's going to take place right here.
So right here, he says all of the drama and all of the controversy. I would say probably one of the more controversial finales to ever take place in Bachelor and Bachelorette history was Rachel and Matt, whenever everything surfaced about Rachel and the racial issues that transpired and that controversy.
Of course, we'll have a live studio audience, and you will all bear witness to the crazy controversy that's about to ensue. So take some time.
Take your time.
Get yourselves ready and prepare yourselves
Gotta breathe in,
For the
breathe
most
out, everybody.
shocking
Inhale,
finale
exhale,
of
folks.
all time.
Props to the Bachelor and Bachelorette production team. That right there was so over dramatic, but such a fantastic way to be like, look, this is gonna be insane. I know that we said that 2 weeks ago and we just gave away like free cruises for 2 hours, but it's gonna be crazy. All right, before we jump off, let us
Here's a sneak peek.
go through the sneak peek here. Tears!
This is actually crazy. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to leave here.
For people who say that they care about me, they question my character.
That was still the resort.
Really disappointing.
This is straight up shattering everything that you promised me.
Next week,
That looks like a house.
Okay.
the most emotional and unpredictable season.
That still looks
finale
like the
of all
resort.
time begins.
I like to evaluate the settings here.
This works out. Please just get me out of this. Let me out.
We are literally about
Ring.
to our dream.
Engagement times.
We have a problem.
Guess again.
He was unsure there would be an engagement.
I think you should definitely kick him in the. You don't deserve this. You changed
Gabby.
the story so many times. I'm done.
I know that there's still something involved in this.
Why are you yelling at me? You told me things and then you went back against what you said. I don't want this to hurt. I've given him nothing but the best.
I just like I want to date you. Getting engaged before that happens is not how things usually go.
But that's how the Bachelorette goes, bud.
You're lying straight to my face.
That's a house.
Answer.
That's a house, which means that being a house right there, that's like the hideaway house that they put the bachelors and bachelors. Which means we're gonna see probably some things transpire after engagements, and that's probably why they extended the season another week. Because again, we see it live next week, and then a part 2 the following Tuesday. Whew. This has been an exhausting season of The Bachelorette, y'all. Like, it's been a good one. I feel bad for how things kind of went down for Gabby, but apparently we might feel bad about the way things go down for Rachel. I mean, chaos. Thanks for joining. I need to go jog or something because this was a lot to take in. And it's clearly going to be a lot next week too. Tuesday night. We'll see you then.